Hey everyone, Katie Miller here joining you again for another one of our 12 days of Christmas. I have a special top 5 list for you today. Not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 of the top 5 mistakes that people going through family law cases do, and hopefully how you can avoid them. So I'm actually going to just run through them really quickly and then go back and just touch on more in detail. So number 1, signing something that your attorney has not seen. Don't do it. Number 2, comparing your case to someone else's, coworker, friend, neighbor, whatever. Don't do it. Number 3, ignoring your attorney's advice. Don't do it. Number 4, and this is kind of a big one for me as a mediator. So thinking that your day in court is going to just be so satisfying and that you're going to walk out of there feeling like you got justice. Not going to happen. All right. And number 5, near and dear to my heart, involving your kids in adult issues that are related to your separation and divorce. Don't do it. Okay. So those are the top 5. Signing something your attorney hasn't seen can be something that just can't be undone sometimes. If you sign a document, especially if it's notarized, it can be sometimes just candidly totally impossible for an attorney to undo. So review documents with your attorney before you sign them. Number 2, comparing your life and your case to someone else's and, kind of what the outcome might look like. Everyone's case is different. Every case is unique. And yes, they all involve kind of the same issues: child custody, child support, spousal support, property distribution. But the circumstances of everyone's case, everyone's life are so unique that you can't possibly think that you're going to get the exact same outcome that someone else got. It's unhealthy, and it's usually not the case. Number 3, ignoring your attorney's advice. We've been doing this a long time, guys. Most of us, some of us. I have been practicing family law in Mecklenburg County specifically since 2007. So I've seen a lot. And part of my advice that I will give you is not only based on your goals, what you've told me that you want to get out of this case, but it's also based on what I've seen happen in other cases and kind of how that's played out over the years. So with my experience in being able to say, hey, listen, I've seen this 10 times before and here's how it's going to play out. Listen to me. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's your life and it's your decision to make. But please don't ignore your attorney's advice. Number 4, that thinking that you're going to get your day in court. Judges are human. They make mistakes all the time. They also have very limited windows of time to be able to hear everything in your case and to feel compelled to rule in a certain way, right? Your attorney is going to do a great job presenting your case, but truly, you're really talking to a stranger, to this judge who won an election and who sits up on a bench and hears things like your case day in and day out. And they tend to kind of rule similarly in similar factual situations. So if you think that you're going to be able to go in there and just wow the judge with, how rude he is in his text messages, and so he should never have custody of the kids, probably not going to happen. You're not going to feel like you walk out of that courtroom feeling like, oh, that was amazing, I got everything I asked for. It just doesn't happen. And number 5, involving your kids in adult issues. One of my favorite quotes that I see that really hits home for me when it comes to child custody cases is, don't let your storm get your children wet. Meaning, if you've got issues with the other parent and you might hate them, you might really think that they are just the scum of the earth, but at the end of the day, that's still your children's other parent. And they look at them in a different way than you do. And so don't do something to your kids that's going to harm their relationship with the other parent. Be the bigger person. And I know that's not always easy, but keeping your kids out of the discussion, out of the, well, I can't get you a haircut because, daddy didn't pay child support. Don't do it, right? Just be the bigger person. Keep your kids out of your storm. All right. Those are my top 5. Hope you enjoyed them. Let me know if you have any questions. Shoot me an email, katie@smartdivorcecharlotte.com. And you can also go to my website, smartdivorcecharlotte.com, and find my calendar to schedule a no-cost discovery call for me. All right. See you soon.